There is a huge debate in our texts, in our culture, that to aspire to a certain level, to go and attain certain level, you need to have a guru. But then there is a popular belief that Hanumanji was a self-made person, and there is probably very little or no mention in popular belief system or in popular knowledge, public knowledge, about his guru. Can you throw some light on that?
Very gently. First, we have to understand, and I am not going to go in the language, history, shabda, the vyakaran or the grammar of guru that we all can find in YouTube. But we have to understand the philosophy of it. Guru and Shishya, we have to understand. What were they? This nation, the Sanatan Dharma, always believed that to achieve something, first you have to become humble, namra. Namrata or the humility is the first requisite to go in the path of dharma. That's the first requisite. And that is a very important requirement, because for millions of years and still yet now, people are talking about ego. People are talking about a belief of self. This nation understood this for a millennia back, tens of thousands of years back, that if you have to achieve dharma, if you have to achieve the spirituality, if you have to achieve the sanatana in you, the first requirement is
Humility.
humility. And humility means what? That I am nothing. And that can be only said by somebody who has an experience that he or she is everything. When you say you are nothing, it means that you are everything. Else you cannot say you are nothing. So humility was required, and that's why whoever appeared in this earth, even the divine form, the avataras, have to take the gurus. Because this country, there was nothing that Lord Rama has to learn, but still he goes. There was nothing that Krishna has to learn, still he goes. Because that was a system that everybody was following, that to achieve something,
You need a guru.
you need a guru, because accepting somebody a guru is your humility. If you are humble, if you have a humility, if you have a namrata, vinamrata, and these are two very interesting words that I cannot translate it. Until or unless you have that, you cannot achieve the steps of Sanatana Dharma. Hanumanji was the same. Hanumanji he had all the powers that he can believe so, but still he goes to Surya Deva. And Surya is what? Surya is knowledge, the Gyan, the light. And he goes to the light. He asks the Surya that please accept me as your Shishya. Surya Dev says no, it's not possible, because I am constantly moving. I am constantly moving. In this movement, how can I give you any jnana? And are you ready to take that jnana in this deep movement? It's a very interesting story. Because see, Surya is telling that look, from morning to evening, days to night, months to year, I am moving. I have to go somewhere to else. I will have a constant character of movement, because I'll be seeking, I'll be giving my form to here and there. And please, when I talk about Surya, we should not think about the Surya. We are talking about the Surya, the divine God, the divine being, and there are millions of Surya in this universe. I am constantly moving, Hanumanji said. And beautifully, he said in Valmiki Ramayana and in Ramcharit Manas, in both a sentiment of it comes. And Hanumanji says that between those movements, where you are constantly moving, in those movements the jnana exists. Because jnana doesn't exist in one special place, it exists everywhere. So what Hanumanji is telling, that what exists everywhere, please give me that. And thus Lord Surya accepts him as his Shishya. So Surya was the guru of Hanumanji, the symbol of knowledge, the symbol of light, the symbol of from where the jnana actually takes root. Because I just want to end this. What happens that we believe that, and in Upanishad it has come very beautifully. In Taittiriya Upanishad it's been said that jnana exists where? So the Guru says, it exists here, it exists there. Exactly the same in Sanskrit. Shishya said, if it exists here, let me go here. Guru says, no, then it exists there. So Guru says, Shishya says that if it exists there, I should go there. He said, no, then it's going to exist here. Shishya was totally confused. He said that, so then where does the jnana exist? He said, in between. That's where you have to go. And it's a beautiful samvad. It's a beautiful history. I mean, if every Shishya can become like Hanumanji, to whom we call Jnana Guna Sagar, I think we have understood that Jnana doesn't exist here, it doesn't exist there, it exists in between. Life is in between. There is a, in Bharatvarsha, we name Sandhya, daybreaks. And see, we recite to God when there is no light or there is a light. In between. Life is about in between. Hanumanji is about in between.
Sandhya
Kala. Everything, the knowledge exists in between. It is nowhere complete. You cannot say that you have mastered all the Veda and you have achieved the understanding of dhyana or meditation or yoga. No. That may give you a jnana, but it may not give you the wisdom of insight. So while you do that, you will have to do this. Once you have done both of it, then appears the divinity with you. And that's how the Valmiki Ramayana portrays the whole Jnana Kand of Hanumanji.